All right. I think I have all of the audio settings all up and good. So this is the first stream where we are trying out a new microphone. I decided I had been borrowing my brother's microphone for quite some time, but now we're good enough to have. One second, let me go back. We're good enough to have our own microphone now. So I decided that I'm going to continue streaming. So I decided to get my own. This is, I think, like one step up, but that also means I had to redo all of the audio settings. So if, one second. So yeah, so if stuff gets weird, then just let me know. Let me see. Boo doo 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 doo. Let me see. Okay. Maybe now stream elements will work. But I'm not hopeful, or I'm not going to get my hopes up for it. It did work last stream, but maybe not this one. So yeah, well, without further ado, let's get straight to it. I'm feeling in a deadly premonition mood, so let's get to it. Alright, we'll load our game.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in
Oh, yeah,
this town.
and George is just that quiet for some
You
reason.
feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
I love the whistle track. Okay. Observe the car. A normal car turned into a patrol car. Not fast, but cheap to drive. That's pretty much how patrol cars work in the US. Was that one place that has, like, where the police force convinced
Agent
Porsche,
Morgan,
not convinced
could just get a
their
friendly
government that they needed
Are you really upset
Porsches?
about me taking over the case? I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
Okay. I think I just made it so that Stream Elements is doing its thing. Shoot, what was the that's navigation, click in, up, down, sideways. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the button that we need. I'm trying to drive and look at stuff at the same time. And it's insane. Okay, there we go.
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his 2 grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Little Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details
Yeah, screw
from
you,
the
George.
witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
Ah! Let's go. Yeah, I think we keep going this way, and we go past like the museum. Oh. Now I remember why I had so many issues driving. The sensitivity is so high, and there's the, I guess it's also very, very stiff, the linear curve, for whether you're like barely tapping the wheel or if you're just like full sending it to the left or right. It's great. I don't know, maybe I need to calibrate this stick or something. Oh, look, Stream Elements decided to show up. Hello, Stream Elements. You're just in time. Oh geez, dealing with this AI. 1 second, let me double check that this is in fact the correct road. Okay, yeah. So this is, yeah, this is the road I'm supposed to be taking. Got it. Before I like go completely off the rails. Oh, whoops. Maybe I should.
Agent Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking?
As long as you
Maybe
want,
we should
George.
cut the chit-chat and go get our official statements.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest park.
I've actually not heard this dialogue from them because I immediately got out and started exploring different places. Because I didn't realize that you can always come back and do stuff. Like, it's weird, like there's this time-limited system, but you don't... It's just a certain time of day that you have to do certain events. Let's see. Whoops. That's okay. I don't think that even registered as a collision. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I was supposed to take that left turn at Albuquerque. Oh, I guess it would be the right turn. Yeah. Skirt. All right, let's go. Let's watch me try to stay on the road in this game. I'm good at driving, I swear, in real life. I'm forklift certified. I actually am. I'm trying so hard to, like, put in, like, the tiniest of inputs. There we go. Ignore the fact that we're using both lanes. We're fine.
Is this government land?
No, it's private, owned by Harry.
This whole area?
That's right. I'm sure I mentioned that he owns pretty much the whole town.
He used the money left by his father to buy up most of the town. Many town residents live on his land.
Zach, did you hear that? This entire park. A rich man's personal playground. These country rich folk are amazing. It all looks very well kept, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me. And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
What?
And these two discovered the body.
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Some good old God-fearing names. These children are so creepy.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me.
Uh-oh.
These children were the first to witness the crime scene.
That's
I
true.
want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter. You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's
Hardly.
right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh gosh, that stupid smile.
Don't
Never
worry.
change.
They aren't as fragile as you
Never
think.
change, York.
Look at them, standing so upright there.
Oh, okay,
Now,
got it.
Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining.
Right, gold hair.
There were lots of animals around
We saw
her.
her in a red
Wow,
dress.
Weasel.
At the hospital.
Snake. A real snake.
We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest.
She was a goddess.
She smiled when she saw us.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess.
Ah, fairy, okay.
I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
I forgot that
Yeah,
they use the term
course.
fairy in this game.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now. Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too. So, what happened here?
Okay, the game is going to force me to start profiling. Got it. We don't have enough information yet, though.
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
We are lacking key information. What do you think, Zach?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Quite a serious character, though he likes to show off and is too eager to compete, which may be what it takes. What do you think, George?
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed. But what are you planning on doing?
To examine the scene, of course. Basic Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
My men have covered this already. I seriously doubt that there's anything else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait in the car if that's the case. But I'll take my time.
Let's observe this. Zach, look! The depression on the grass. I think we have a clue. Two bent pieces of grass. Excellent, Zach. We're not going to start profiling yet. We still need 3 more clues. Well, there's something here. Something in this bird's nest. Maybe if we... shoot it out. Yeah, there we go. A broken stiletto heel tip. I can't believe anyone would want to wear such things into the woods. Yeah, no, seriously. I just don't get heels. I know people like them. I understand the feeling of wanting to be taller, but a lot of places where I walk, like, heels would kill you. So it's more from like a practical standpoint. A picture of a vest with holes. A picture in a place like this. What do you think, Zach? Alright, and then we're looking for one more clue. I mean, there's also a card, but I don't really care about collecting the cards in this playthrough. Oh, it's all the way up there. Focus on the investigation. Let's go somewhere else, Zach. Okay, so we're gonna have to smack our way through that, go the long way around. If I recall, there are like pickles that keep respawning here. Don't ask me why I remember this. And a pickles. Mmm, tasty. I like how we get, like, bonus points for destroying public property. Like, someone put these barriers up for a reason. I think I tried getting a car up here once. I forget if that worked. But obviously you can't do it here because York won't let you go to the car until you finish investigating. You got chip with rusted metal dust. Alright, we have enough to start profiling. This is such a bad photo.
I haven't seen one of these in a long time. It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here.
This music.
And this depression here. Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. Hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. Was really enjoying it.
George, you're gonna need to speak up, buddy.
Knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach? What was his name again? That Hollywood producer. That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
George is just like,
Profiling
what
is a
the
little
heck is
different
going
from
on?
Writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion. Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
Alright, it's time. Let's put this together.
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
There was somebody else at the scene.
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess. The unknown subject, offered prayers to Anna's body. Its bitten out tongue, massive body wound. Once dead, Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So, who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close, coming up to the body, and then farther apart, going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer, No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Very
Diane,
kind of you, Emily.
the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Oh, that's right. It's a gallery, not a museum.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
Then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
The lumber mill is pretty far from here. If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
I forgot about this track. Oh, thank goodness. It's not going to make us run out of gas. Because we were getting pretty darn low. Alright.
When I first joined the force, this lumber mill was still in full swing.
It closed up right when I first moved here.
And now it's totally abandoned.
I presume so. I've never really been inside, so I don't know for sure, but it sure is run down.
Deserted buildings are perfect for criminal hideouts and activities. I keep telling Harry to have the place torn down.
Probably. After all, it's already been used as the site of Anna's murder.
We don't know that for sure yet, Agent Morgan.
That's right. But the perpetrator selected the lumber mill.
Agent York, you seem very confident about this.
Confident. Confidence is a sweet spot between being rude and hopeless. I'm just drawing natural conclusions from the facts that we've seen.
That sounds exactly like being full of confidence, at least to me.
Being
and
rude.
normal people with common sense.
Common sense can be the opposite of fact sometimes. Bear that in mind.
Oh, I will, Agent York. Thank you for another pearl of wisdom.
Either way, we'll know for sure by simply going to the lumber yard. So keep your pearls of wisdom to yourself. And let's hurry.
Well said, George. Can you step on it, Agent York?
Alright, one second. Let me see if... I don't know if in this version, if there are options. Full production, control save, auto save, aim setting normal, camera setting normal, sound. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Maybe with this we'll be able to hear everybody. Do we have the news reflected now? Yes. Okay, maybe now we'll actually be able to hear everybody over the whistle music. Oh yeah, that's... Lights. There we go. There. We got the lights on now. Now we're safe. Do you think we need a break because there's a there's a gate here and we have to wait for it to open.
I'm going in alone. You two stay here. I can't concentrate on profiling with other people around me.
Now hold on a minute. We're investigating this case together.
Listen, I can't risk the crime scene being compromised by you two.
What are you saying? You're not the only professional law enforcement officer here, Agent Morgan. We know how to secure a crime scene.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. But this is how I operate. Furthermore,
Yes? Furthermore, what?
to me, the outsider FBI agent, every citizen of this town is a suspect. You two could be in on this whole thing for all I know. I have to keep suspects out of the crime scene.
How can you say such a thing? Is he making fun of us? We should have left him behind and come here by ourselves.
You're right. I've never been so insulted.
I'm sorry, but I'm just doing my job.
All right, and with that,
Did you hear that, Zach? If they're pros, then we should let every first-person shooter gamer out there join the SWAT team.
ouch. Absolute disrespect.
Zach, they're here.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to go take some medicine, and I'll be right back. Okay. You're back. Alright, and I do have my favorite non-alcoholic beverage on hand. Now we are ready. I need to find another pipe. The pipe was really good. Oh, he has a pipe. Oh, frick. Okay, let's back up a bit. I'm glad he's just here waiting his turn. Okay, let's get some steel pipes. We'll be able to beat them off groups like that again. I'm gonna get a crowbar.
Amazing.
Okay, well we did get absolutely... we definitely got jumped here. But, that's okay. I probably could have hit that barrel. That might have helped.
Bullseye. Great. Great.
I need to shoot these barrels more. Alright, we got a first aid kit. Got some bandages. I think we got everybody. Oh. There he goes.
Just as I thought, Zack. This is where Anna was killed. too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Oh, there we go. We got the machine gun. Cool. This isn't great.
Zach, it's almost like an altar. Was the murder some kind of ritual?
Looks like a key. It's unlocked. Key box is unlocked. Should we open it? Yeah, sure. Let's ignore that phone. Key to the engineering section. It reads engineering section. This is the one we need, apparently. Let's go get that door open, Zach. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Very stilted reading of those lines. Locker for the employees. It's a little rusty, but unlocked. We could take a peek inside. Yeah. Ooh, some delicious old smoked salmon. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. You want to pick it up, Zach? Pick it up? It's up to you, Zach. Okay, yeah, let's pick up the phone.
Where are you hiding?
Sound effects. Oh my gosh, the ghosts. It drew a peace sign in blood. Oh no. You got a lollipop. Let's see. We're doing on sleeper food. You stuffed your face. Okay. Like, shoot, where is the hunger meter supposed to be? I thought it was on the... Oh, okay, it's right there on the CRT. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, let's save. Oh!
Nice shot.
Holy crud, I did not see him there. Oh, and he's coming a running. Gross. He sees me, apparently. Looks like a ladder I can use. Alright, let's climb down. Oh, everybody's seeing me now. This camera is beautiful.
Bullseye.
What's this? Ah, another steel pipe. Perfect. Can I not? Okay, let's move that to the toolbox. Oh, it's just a bunch of steel pipes here. Okay, got it. Let's get a crowbar going. Can't keep this item, you should. Do you already have, like... Oh, it's because I have the knife. I think. Yeah, I've used up all my slots. And honestly, the knife isn't great, but we'll just keep it for now. The pipe is really good, so. The engine room. Oh, maybe they meant to say the engine room, not the engineering room. That makes more sense. I think that was just a localization thing. Ew. It's all stanky. It's rusted all over, won't budge without a good whacking. Any tools handy, Zach? Oh, does it actually want me to smack this? Oh my gosh, it does. Let's drain the goo. Oof. Wait, I drained it, and you're still going to make me walk through this goop? Disgusting. No idea what this machinery is for. We could climb over it, though. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's another peace sign. A huge upside-down peace mark's been drawn on the steam engine tank. Any idea what it means? Nope. Gotta love those audio cues. Yeah, get wrecked. Man, this steel pipe is great. I don't know why I didn't use it in my first playthrough.
Yes.
Baby? Guess we can't get to baby from here. Oh, okay, perfect. It's a golf club. Let's put that in the toolbox. I guess the baby was a toolbox. Oh no, I still hear. Okay. It's full of murky water, a sickly brackish red color. Flush it. Ugh. Nothing here of any interest to me. Okay, well, I guess flushing the toilet allowed us to progress story.
Great.
Okay, let's throw that away and get this new steel pipe. So that one was about to break. Yeah, that's right. I knew you were going to be right there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think this is where we went. There should be a map of where we've been. Okay, so I think we need to go here next. This is the room we were in before. Yeah, and he came through here. Looks like the door wasn't locked.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Apparently we're too close. Can't think of a more inefficient way of breaking something. Sir. Can't get through this rubble. We'll have to find another way, Zach. Yeah, can't get through there. Can't go through it. Let's go around it. Freeze!
Amazing. Nice shot. Bullseye. Amazing. Bullseye.
Okay, let's put that to the toolbox. Observe. Can't get through this rubble. We'll have to find another way, Zach. Yeah. Oh, I hear babies again. There we go. There's light coming through between the lockers, if you like me, Zach. Well, that's not creepy at all. Don't be a peeping York. Okay, so we can't get through here. I love how he holds the butt of the rifle. A baby's crying inside. Looks like we could open it. Yeah, open it. Looks like a normal gearbox. Whatever this is for, without it, it probably won't work. Okay. Come here, little gearbox. Don't worry. We'll make sure you're well oiled. Hello, Walter. My cat's coming to say hi. Okay. Ah, gross, the reverse flushing sounds.
Amazing. Great. Great. Yes.
not make quick work of them. Oh, I can't even put it in the toolbox. Can I take it? No. Observe. Observe the pipe. Alright. So yeah, the combat in this game is kind of easy. but you're not here for the combat. The combat is kind of here as like a thing to do. Ew. Gross. Did you not flush? Flush this. Okay. Put the drugs in the... Put the drugs somewhere else.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing here of any interest to me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess she did flush. So whoever was in here last didn't. Ew, more not flushing. Okay, we got another first aid kit. These people flushed. This person flush? Oh, nothing here. You gonna come out at me? No? Try flushing this one. Maybe then they'll feel like coming out of their weird wall goop.
Great. Nice shot.
Yeah, just get him in the jump. Okay, I guess they're just waiting for me to go a certain distance, and then they're spawning. Hello, Walter, do you want to sit on my lap?
Great.
Yeah, so one thing about the machine gun is it's not accurate enough after firing for a little bit for you to really get headshots off. So you just gotta aim for center of mass.
Great. Nice shot.
But it fires so quickly that it's just worth it. Ooh, coffee. I don't drink coffee, but York does. So I guess York is excited.
Yes. Bullseye. Amazing. Nice shot.
Yeah, you don't want to die. I'm sure. Shouldn't have been a zombie. Do you think about that? Hello, Walter. A motor for the elevator. It doesn't seem to be working. There's a recess for fitting something, maybe? Yeah, let's just throw that gearbox in there. The gear fits the recess like a glove. We should be able to move the elevator. Oh, I gotta climb down. One second, let me turn my flashlight on and off really fast. I mean, let's... I don't think this is the way we came. Oh, okay. Can't get through this rubble, and I don't want to hit those with the pipe. So we will... Oh! Never mind. We still weren't far back enough. Oh well. Let's put a band-aid on his boo-boos. Pickles. Salmon. First aid kit small, okay. There, all better. I guess the nice thing is that you can, if there's a barrel next to the stuff, you can blow it up with one shot. That saves you some time. Control panel, used for operating the elevator, apparently. Yes, apparently. Hello, Walter. Oh, excellent. We're going to have an obligatory elevator fight? Because if so, I am ready. Oh yeah, I guess we are.
Huh?
Ew. I don't think I've seen this before. Ah, gross. Or I don't remember. I think this is a clue. Yeah, damaged red hair. Okay, it's a clue. So I must have seen it before, since I finished this game before. Alright guys, square up. York has been doing this his entire career. York just dances on their graves. Yeah. He would too. Such an a-hole. York is such a jerk. It's so bad. He even like steals ice cream from children in the second game. It's great. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Looks like the power is out. We'll need to restore power to move the elevator, Zach. Yeah, Zach. Oh. Some more band-aids. It looks like the door wasn't locked. Okay. Hello? A lollipop. Okay, we'll send that to the toolbox. We will eat it later. Maybe. What's up? Oh, he dodged. Gross. There are no handprints around the part where a doorknob should be. A somewhat weird design, it seems. Can we go through? No, I don't have what I need. Ow! How rude. You should wait your turn. This door? No, this door is just painted on. Go this way. Oh, good. Bonus points. Oh, hello.
Bullseye, yes.
I love happy he is. When he manages to headshot the zombie. It's a doorknob. Hand on the floor, shaped just like those on the door. Okay, well, let's take that. Got a doorknob. Wait, like we needed a doorknob to go out the way we came? Okay. Oh, no, it was just the clue was... Oh, there are handprints everywhere. I should probably focus on you. He seems to be stuck in the wall. Okay. Guess we go back. We'll just run past them all. Yeah, you did. The doorknob is shaped like a hand. Classy for a lumber room. We'll need a little handshake to open the door. Ooh, creepy. Ah, get it off! Gross. Oh, we got a clue. It's a peeled off fake fingernail. Cool. Okay, so we just need one more clue. We need one more clue, so we won't profile quite yet. Okay, well, let's handshake the door again. Are you guys in? Oh wait, there's something to observe. Observe. A valve for controlling the steam engine. It's worn and could crack quite easily. Might not be safe to touch it. Okay, we won't touch it then. Oh, that's right. I remember what happens, and I hate it because the steam is a pain in the butt. Let's use the mission knife. Try to break them so we can get like the golf club or something else that does more damage. Oh, okay. Is this the last clue? Observe.
Huh?
There he is. The raincoat killer. Just walking away. Okay, well that was a thing. I don't think we'll throw back in. Alright. anything in these boxes? Yes. Alright, let's go after the crazy axe murderer. Oh. Oh, cool. We actually did manage to hit it. Anything here? Nope. Okay. We still need one more clue to finish profile. Ooh, coffee. With milk. Coffee with milk specifically. Remember, Zach, York is very particular about his coffee. Ooh, a turkey sandwich. That looks disgusting. Okay. Well, of course I'm going to go this way first. Alright, so we managed to evade. He's gonna get up in our face and like, no, no, no. Just I guess. I mean, he's really rude. Is that the way we came? No, okay, yeah, this is the way we're going. Okay. This is a bit of a maze. Oh, hello. Okay, so that takes 3 hits. It's not as good. Oh, we can observe this. Can't get through this rubble. We'll have to find another ways out. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the knife does work on the logs. Good to know. Okay. I broke a knife. Let's throw this away. And then we'll take the crowbar. Ew. Some goop in there. Okay. Sir. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. I don't know why we wouldn't, but okay. Someone's blown the door off of this. Yeah, we'll just go past them. Looks like this door wasn't locked. Okay. Ooh, scary. Well, only one way forward. Let's save really quick. Probably can hide here, but we better stay still, Zach. Well, that's not concerning at all. A circuit breaker used to control the flow of electricity. The elevator should be back up and running. Okay, yeah, let's turn this on and then we can use the elevator again. The phone is ringing again. Let's try to trace the call this time, Zach. Okay. Yeah, let's... I don't know how we trace the call, but sure.
I see you.
It's locked from the outside. We could take a peek through the window here. Hello? No, he wasn't kidding. He can see us. Oh no. He's here again. Let's hide quickly. If we don't. Hide. Can't leave now. Can't leave. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I don't know if we get... Do we get the dodge? Oh no, we just died. Okay, got it. I totally hit ZL instead of ZR. Whoops. That is the most amateur mistake in the book. Okay, yeah, we'll get this up and running. We'll listen to the phone. Wait, no, it's on the TV. I wonder who turned it on. Hello? Okay. Gotta hide. And this time, we'll press the correct button. Oh, I just noticed an editing error. ZR, hold your breath. So I'm looking at the screen. So look at the screen. The durability bar is supposed to be over the corner of the big screen, but it's also overlapping the small second screen. I think you can also hide under the bed, but like looking at this, like you would totally be able to see someone hiding under the bed. Oh, I think it's under the desk. You can hide under the desk. Yeah, but these... Oh shoot, I let go. Gosh darn it, we're gonna have to do it all over again. Whoops. I was so close too. I mean, these sections aren't hard. You just have to remember to hold down while you're holding your breath. Gosh darn it. I literally was like, oh yeah, I pressed it, we're good, and then I let go because I'm like, yeah, sure, we're fine now. I swear, I never perform this poorly when I'm off stream. Okay. Turn it on. Answer the phone. Say hello to our guest. Hide inside the locker. Don't forget to hold the button. He's chatty this time. Chat, I hope you shower today. He's gonna smell us. Okay, we're gonna hold the entire time this time. Alright, we did it! Okay, we can leave now. Let's save really quick so we don't have to ever do that again.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, we can't go into the goop. Egads! He's too smart for us. He just waited for us to leave. Run, York, run! Dodge it! I honestly don't know. Why, thank you. I don't know why we're pushing it. We could literally go around. Thank you. Yeah, so this is another one of these like really janky segments where it makes zero sense. But I still love the game. Yeah, see, sometimes he goes around, and sometimes he just feels like he has to push the darn thing. Oh no! Okay. What the heck? Like, he just like walked into me. Or just let him. And to be clear, I'm going as fast as the game lets you go. I don't think you can hear it, but oh yeah, that's right, the freaking steam. The steam gets you in this, and you can't see it until you run into it. It's so dumb. The only thing you can do is you can keep running. Yeah! No, you didn't. Okay, so I think we came in through this other way. Okay, because I don't think I was here. I was here before. Alright, so we don't get chased again. Let's save, and then we'll go up the elevator. Yoink. I guess we're going down the elevator this time. Are we gonna get more gross hair stuck in the gears? Oh, I feel like this kind of like draws all the tension out of the game. When you play like this. I don't feel like this is like a scary game. This is just a game that is spooky. I like it. Egads! Go, go, go! Woo! Yeah, get him! Why are you clutching your arm, York? We dodged all of them. We got a torn piece of red raincoat. We got the last clue. profiling stuff.
Hey. Come here.
That's all the information we need, Zach. Let's go back and show them what we found.
Oh yeah, and again, by the way, I think I've said this multiple times, but there is graphic content in this game. So if it makes you feel squeamish, definitely come back a different day. There's a reason I leave the you need to be over 18 to view this content in the streams.
Have you seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd. In a town where it rains so much?
Dude, we don't use. Oh, I guess we do
Well,
use raincoats.
The
At least it's
people
not an
here
umbrella.
rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Sorry.
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it, but I guess it's a traditional place. Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too. And since there's no reason to go out, not many people ever wear raincoats.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book. Oh, by the way, would you two kindly show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Zach and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there.
Oh, one thing. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's a private matter. Anyway, by showing me your backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
This is insane. Your methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York?
York's just like, oh gosh. And then the sappy music starts again.
Are you satisfied now?
Yes. My apologies.
Now you, George.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
George.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zack. Something private. I don't have to tell you about it.
Of course. Just like Zack. We can understand that, right, Zack? Anyway, this will make things a lot easier from now on. I'm glad to say you're both pretty much off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
If anyone is suspicious around here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
No, I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next, Zack. George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There are some things I want to address with the townfolk.
Okay. It looks like we
Very
fixed the
well.
audio balancing.
I'll arrange to have as many as possible gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
But yeah, that's wild. We had to drop down the music and sound effects so much in order to just be able to hear everybody. Alright, we're gonna save.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ooh,
Ah,
Thomas.
Agent Morgan, it's past
What you know?
2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late, okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
Okay. And with that, is there a payphone nearby? Oh yeah, that's right. We already saved. I am actually going to take a quick break. I'm going to be cooking some stuff up for dinner and then for family, and then I'll be right back. And I apologize for the lack of be right back screen. I think tomorrow I'll put that in so that if you come in you don't have to read the chat to see what I'm up to. Alright, alright. I am back for now. I need to stop touching the gain knob on this new microphone. So I apologize. It's much longer than the one I had before. So I'm trying out some different ways of positioning it so it doesn't fold in on itself and bump me in the chest. Okay. Okay, let's go the car. That's only at like 20% gas. So let's try the SUV instead.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people.
Yeah, just think about it.
It's going to get fun.
Point. I believe there's secret stuff over here. Oh yeah, no, this is part of like a racetrack. Yeah, so you can actually get stuck out in the middle of nowhere in this game.
Speaking of 80s movies,
if you run out of gas.
Rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCann. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out. You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. This sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
Alright, I think there's more to see. Recall there should be like one of the collectible trading cards in here. Huh. Just wonder there was something here. Oh well. Oh, here we go. So one of the things you have to... Oh gosh, I almost went over the edge on that one. One of the things you got to be careful about in this game is at night, and especially when it's raining, all the stuff that we see like in the weird like ghost segments, they'll come out to play at night. That's why I went into the SUV. Well, one, because it has more gas in it. So the SUV is isn't as fuel efficient, but it doesn't take as much damage as the sedan. Not that I ever blew up the sedan, except that one time when I did on purpose. Ah! That's what I get for trying to read and drive at the same time. I'd better get something to eat soon, Zach. I'm not exactly sure what being hungry does to you in this game. Oh, can I not pick them up yet? Okay, it's being really finicky. Okay, there we go. Got it.
This flower. There's something very mesmerizing about it. I wonder what it's called. I'll take one with me and ask someone later.
You got a flower with no name. Boink. So there are a bunch of different cars you can actually drive in this game. But you have to do like side content. You can actually, if you do enough, you can actually drive York's old car. I think it's the fastest one in the game, and it's also impossible to control. So it's more of like, in my opinion, it was more of a hindrance than a help. Okay. Let's go take a snooze in the graveyard. And then we'll snooze till morning. And then we'll be able to go to the community center. That's from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Yeah, so York loves to do, like, old movie trivia tidbits. Which are, as far as I can tell, all true. Like, they're all actual movies. There are a couple I didn't recognize, but stuff like Tremors and stuff are all classics. Okay, perfect. This will put us into town. Yeah, so these are fun segments. Gameplay-wise, not strictly necessary, but the driving segments are part of the atmosphere of the game. Sadly, in Deadly Premonition 2, we don't get a car. You get to skateboard around New Orleans. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do around. There are like collectibles to find, side missions to do. Since I'm just doing this for kind of funsies, I'm not going to be doing any of the side missions. But they are there. Let's see. Where can I sleep? That's George. This is Emily. Nick's house and suspect. Ryan's house. Great Gear Yard Hotel. Okay. Trying to remember where the hotel is. Yeah, but there are a lot of weird characters. Like, I think one of the ones I remember the most that's not a main character. She's just the pot lady. And pot as in, like, the thing that you use to cook things in. But yeah, no, she's insane. She's just, you find her along the road and she needs to get somewhere. You have to do it as fast as possible or else her pot gets cold and then she gets cranky. Oh, I guess I hit a car I didn't see. I can't see past the headrest, so sure. Yeah, I don't think they're doing it quite yet, but in the rain, like, all sorts of things come out.
Gray's daughters, of course. That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach?
Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, In Elmo's Fire, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Heckerling. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
Do you remember, Zach?
That movie ended. The last words at the end was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It's been stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few.
Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
All right. Yeah, so we're back at the hotel. Yeah, it looks like they're not out in force yet, but yeah, definitely when you're here, like, things will come out at night. But I guess they're waiting maybe till the second case to do it. There are multiple cases, they're all part of this one overarching case that you're trying to solve. In more ways than one. Like you saw earlier, York just has like a bajillion of baggies filled with like these red seeds. And those are all related to the string of cases where like young women end up getting murdered. Okay, how's his hunger doing? I mean, he's doing fine, in my opinion, but maybe let's give him a little food. Yeah, so let's eat that. There are pickles. That should be good. And then you do need to sleep as well. Oh, hello. Hello, Polly. Her hearing is quite weak, but otherwise she's fit enough to run the hotel by herself. Hello, Polly.
Oh, hi.
Yes, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I sell daily goods to guests. I don't have much, but they may help you out. So you're the sales girl too, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Coffee comes as a set with the breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as any fancy city hotel. Great. Thank you. All right then, did you want something? Very well, just a moment. Oh, she sells bullets. Oh, we could probably also use cigarettes as well. Just to make time pass. Thank you, Mr. Morgan, and try to take it easy today, okay? Oh, we can talk to her again.
Oh,
What can I do for you, Mr. Morgan? Let's talk. It's getting pretty late, and since it's still raining, why don't you get some rest? I really don't recommend going out. Okay. Let us save. I believe that our room is this way. Yeah, our room is right here. Not this painted on door, this door that's real over here. Speaking of detective games with real doors, I kind of really want to pick up I want to pick up Shadows of Doubt at some point. Cuz just not so much for the auto generation, but from what I've seen, the game is pretty pretty in detailed. So I'd like to try it out at some point. Do 9 hours. Yeah, let's do 9 hours. Gamer Sam. Oh yeah. Welcome, Gamer Sam. Real door hours. Who up? I'm up apparently. Incredibly late. Let's see, what time is it? But yeah, welcome in, Gamer Sam. So, a little rundown. I am a full-time engineer and part-time VTuber. My name is Exer. And so I work on rockets and planes. And so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if I can answer them, I will. And if I can't, I won't. But yeah. So I am not an FBI agent in any form. No, I'm... Well, York is. So this is York. I'm not sure if you've played this game before. But yes, York has a pretty good hotel room. I myself am not an FBI agent, but York is. So be careful what you say around him. I've played the Switch version Origins. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing right now.
Oh, hi.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, I'm playing it because it's the version I have, and then it's also way more stable than the PC version. What a shame it's raining. Ah, looks like it. You'd better not underestimate the rain. Yeah, I know. What are you saying, joking around all the time? You do that and the rain will cause a flood. It would be horrible. You shouldn't underestimate the power of nature, do you understand? I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, Polly, it must rain a lot here, right? You got it all wrong, Mr. Morgan. It rains here all the time. Yeah, pretty much. Pacific Northwest. It rains every day. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Don't forget to save often. Yeah. The game crashed after 2 hours of play on me like twice. Yeah, so when I've played this all the way through before, and I only had it crash on me once. But that's still, like, sad that it crashes, but the PC version, like, you can't go more than, like, 5 steps without it crashing, or also, I think also, like, your directions will get locked up. It won't let you walk or change your view. That's crazy. Fun fact, the first beta version of this game on PS2 was called Rainy Woods. Yeah. And then they got in trouble with the Twin Peaks people because of all the similarities, and so they yeah, so that's actually how we got York and Zack, was because they wanted to change the protagonist to differentiate it more from Twin Peaks. Yeah, no, I absolutely love this game. I have played it all the way through. I'm just doing it right now because I was kind of in a funk this week, and I wanted to just play something that I'd already played before.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself.
Not gonna lie, hard to tie this game into any engineering questions.
Set in a small town in Massachusetts.
Well, I also live in the Pacific. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, so like, if you have any like locale questions, I could probably answer those.
Right? Yep. It's Jaws. The underwater camera work accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just another panic movie. It mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets.
How do you feel
is that I
about the
didn't
red
see it at the
trees?
movie theater.
Like red trees in general, or like the red trees in the game? Because the red trees in the game are really creepy. I think it's just the imagery of what they do to people and how they're created is pretty crazy. Sometimes his film monologues make me think of American Psycho. Yeah. Well, there you go. You're just becoming another York. I actually haven't seen American Psycho yet. It's one of the ones I've been planning on doing. Eventually. Let's see, do I have any cigarettes? I like it. Yeah. From what I've heard, it's pretty wild.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
Made the mistake of watching 2 though. Oh, is there a sequel to American Psycho? I didn't know that. We'll just sit here smoking. Kind of like it kind of has a sequel. Is it like one of those things where like the rights of production got sold to like another group or something? Because someone changed the movie to be a sequel and wrote a very sloppy intro tying them together. Ah. Interesting. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Also William Shatner is in it. I'm sure it's like him being on it is like on all of the disc box arts and everything. Not planning on eating. Oh no, I'm a stinky investigator. Oh well. And the background music sounds like it's from the show Clueless. Dang. Okay, we need to eat. Let's eat this locker salmon that we found. I messed up and got York dirty before a major cutscene. I had to deal with the flies through a whole segment. That's glorious. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, like, I didn't experience in the game because my first time through, I was playing so carefully. Oh my gosh, is his beard growing in real time? Alright, there we go. Oh, it was 1500.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Sorry, I realized my mic was off. Is it just in this port specifically? That was so beautiful. Suspect. Oh, goodness. I mean, that's fine. At least this part doesn't crash as much. The 360 original version is the most stable one. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and then there's Emily. She's, oh my gosh, she's floating and stuck in a tree. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the hotel really quick and then come back. The spoiler, yeah, the spoiler is right on the license plate. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I've been looking through all the scenes and so I had figured out who it was about 2/3 to halfway through the game. I just had this sneaking suspicion. The driving's also messed up in this port. Yeah. I think it's just part of its charm though. But yeah, the driving is incredibly sensitive. But if anything, evidently the director's cut isn't near as bad. Well, yeah, but the director's cut crashes every 3 seconds. I've seen everybody I've seen that's played the director's cut. They like can't, like it's a real issue that you can't get anywhere without the game breaking, which is why I prefer the Origins. Even though it doesn't, air quotes, have as much content, I feel like this is just a better playthrough experience. I got lucky. I had a Sony Vaio old enough to play Vita. That's because really it's written poorly for old GPUs. Really? You mean it's written poorly, and it's written poorly for GPUs that are older than what we're using? Vaio? Oh, as in like the laptop brand? When Sony used to do laptops? Do they still do laptops? I'm not sure. I think they went like Toshiba and they just don't do laptops anymore. I had a Toshiba once and I had so many problems all the time. I'm not sure if it was just me or if it was the Toshiba. I was too young to remember. No, but they own 30% of Vaio. Oh, okay.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just...
Yeah, it's a bit late. I love how everybody showed up and then left. Kind of its own company and not big in North America. Yeah, I just remember them being a thing like in the 2000s and I haven't heard from them, so yeah. Probably bigger like in the Asian market. It's kind of like how Suzuki never really made it here in the US. I used to work on computer repair, and late Toshiba laptops had crappy plastic bodies that broke, and I had issues with the drivers a few times. Yeah, I don't doubt that. But a lot of... So... Well, I mean... It's kind of like this trade-off there is... Between, like, my computer, I have one that has a plastic case and one that has a magnesium case. And plastic cases can handle impacts better than magnesium without shattering, but yeah, it's kind of a whatever. Ivysaur EG, hello Ivysaur. Vaio only has a presence in Japan now. Yeah. Yeah, welcome in, Ivysaur. Let me see. Hi. Second, I'm trying to figure out how long I need to sleep for. Let's sleep for 12 hours. Because I totally missed the cutscene. Yeah, I feel that. Better get something to eat soon, Zach. I have an issue. Either I don't sleep at all, or I sleep way too much. But I guess that's the part of, you know, part of living with depression, I guess. Luckily, medicine makes it a lot easier to deal with. Sam's, yeah, real depression hours, who up? Yeah, pretty much. It's like, hey, I heard that you wanted to not do anything and feel bad about it. Yeah, it'd be like that, Sam. Let me see. What time is it? It's 5 in the morning. Okay, so we want to do a 9-hour sleep then, because we want 1500. Yeah. So by the time we get there, it'll be 1500. No. If it's 5 right now, yeah, we'll do 9 hours. I can't do math while I'm on stream. I have to have my pen and paper in front of me. Not planning on eating yet, Zach? Yeah, no. Ever. Payment details. Yay. I didn't know that they gave you payment details in this. Didn't know that they delivered you letters like that. That's cool. Let's see, what time is it? Perfect. I don't want to spoil the one big twist at the end of if someone random joins. Yeah, I've been avoiding that because I do have some people that come in or that at different times or that watch the VODs. I know at least 3 of them haven't played this all the way through. Oh, there goes Polly. But you do have trouble explaining the Zach and York dynamic. I think it's fine once you... I think that's fine. I don't have issues talking about that. It's just fun. Come on, Polly, you gotta pick up the pace. Gotta make it there by 1500, you know? So just a heads up, I have played the entire game through, so I do know the ending and all that.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
But I have explaining how it works to other people after the big reveal. Yeah, it definitely recontextualizes a lot of stuff in the game, and then if you go back, a lot of stuff starts to make more sense. Ah! No, that was my fault for driving like a maniac. How do you feel about Emily? I don't like Emily, honestly. Neither as a character or as like a plot device. But I like everything else, so I just deal with Emily. I see the stream has no spoiler tag. Yeah, so Sam and I both know the game, but not everybody that's been coming in knows. So just in general, I do know spoilers for the games I play. Investigation failure? Oh my gosh, did you see her Catgirl outfit in Director's Cut? I know about it. I know about the Catgirl outfit, but I don't have the Director's Cut version, so I haven't personally seen it. I must have starved to death. I'll be more careful next time. See, that's, and he's still hungry. Dang. Yeah, I know, feels bad. Feels like Sonic Adventure-esque. Okay. What time is it right now? 9 o'clock. Oh, dang it! They put us to tomorrow. Okay, we'll go get breakfast with Thomas and the others, and then we'll hit up the town hall. I've never starved before in this game. I think now, like, I just don't feel any... I don't feel any urgency to feed this man. So, I get to see all these things I didn't see the first time through. Alright, it's an emergency. We gotta get breakfast. Let us see. I am so happy that a lot of the music returned in Deadly Premonition 2, though. Because that was so much fun. Okay. So I did miss the turn. No problem. We can just turn around. Let's do an illegal U-turn. And I'll crash into people because I'm texting and driving. Life is Beautiful is a banger track. That's actually, that's the Whistle theme, isn't it? That's actually how I found out about the game. Is I heard it on like some YouTube video. And then I said, I have to find out where this is from. Because I love it so much. And then, and then I found the game. That's how I found it. Boop. Yeah, I know. Life is Beautiful is like what I associate this game with. I first saw my old roommate, GeoPro, play it brand new and forget about it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not for everybody. It's for the few certain people that just love this kind of wacky insanity. I feel like there is no middle ground with this game. Either you love it or you hate it. But either way, you like, everybody agrees this game is terrible. Like, but that's why we play it. But yeah, it has so many just weird, nonsensical things in it. Thomas, I need your best biscuit. Or else I'm going to pass out and starve. Oh, don't they... Is it in the kitchen or in the meeting room? Limp biscuit, yeah. Gotta throw down some lines. But it's Thomas's Limp Bizkit, so it's okay. Oh, it's a trading card. 1999, yeah, pretty much. They're in here, right? Yeah, they're in here. Let me in. Thomas.
Hello?
Agent York, do you want lunch today? I can throw something together. Yes. That might be worse if you believe the band name's origin rumor.
So, what exactly do you want to talk to everyone about?
This case goes deeper than you think. The townfolk may have heard about the murder, but they don't understand it. It's a very dangerous situation, and I need to warn them properly. I hope most of them are decent enough to come.
No problem there. Emily has made all the arrangements.
I've
We
told everyone
totally-
to gather
we totally
around between
ghosted them.
1500 and 1700.
Great.
We were waiting outside the entrance, and everybody walked past us,
Reminds me of a
and we didn't go in and talk to them.
The town is under attack by aliens, and so the mayor calls all citizens to the town hall to warn them. However, seeing this, the aliens attack the hall and wipe them all out together.
Is that relevant, Agent York?
Extremely Emily.
Fantastic. They used a combination of balloons and meat sauce for exploding heads. Those aliens start firing their death rays, and heads start popping. Splat.
Just like
Quite
scanners.
something.
Agent York, some of us are trying to eat here.
I know, Emily. I'm one of them. Well, anyway, your cook is the best, Thomas. Thank you.
No problem.
Thomas is my favorite character. Okay, back to the investigation. We need to solve this one quickly. Okay, now this combo though. Yeah, I know. So I'm actually surprised. I managed to fix some of the audio mixing issues by just turning sound effects and background music down to 75%. And since then, I've actually been able to understand what people are saying. But the default setting, like, you can't hear what anybody is saying, ever. Especially George. George is like, has these lines where he's just really, really quiet. Alright. Got a car for us? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, no, that was it. Okay. Let's do an illegal U-turn.
So, where shall we go next?
Yeah, no, I love the dialogue in this game. I love how bad it is. In the best, in like the worst way. Also, I swear I don't drive like this in real life. Oh shoot, did I go the wrong way? No, I totally went the wrong way, I think. Yeah. Oh, I should have went with my gut. That's okay. I was right the first time and then doubted myself. I should never have doubted myself. I love that this this song comes back in Deadly Premonition too, when you're running around New Orleans. I feel like the music is one of those things that just kind of ties everything together in this game. Alright, let's drive dangerously. Okay, here we go. Love how to York, everything is an emergency when you need to drive fast. You know, I would say people would be concerned about York's driving, but then we see how everybody else drives, and he's unfortunately the most competent person here. Skirt. Okay.
Zach, Emily arranged for people.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh, it's because we're in the green segment. Okay, so let's just sit outside smoking for 2 hours and wait for people to show up. And not just stand outside while they're waiting for us. That was so freaking hilarious. Alright, there we go. Day 2. We can do this now.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too. Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. Yeah, that was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you, all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan, from the Federal Bureau of Investigations, wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
Yeah, the anagram, yeah.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again.
I like how her name is barely a pun. Yeah.
Here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents.
Just remember, saw it all from the beginning. FK. He saw it in his coffee.
Stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places
Sure does
at all
comfort them.
costs.
I love that they're like Anna. She was such a young girl.
Avoid going out when it is raining.
P.S. That's the face of an 18-year-old.
Now, I've heard the folklore.
Like she looks
story
older than Emily.
of the raincoat killer.
That is good advice. Yeah.
There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
And there she is, Miss Stiletto Heels. True, dude, she does not look like a high schooler. Yeah. Sus woman. Everybody in this game is sus.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, it's Stuart. I love his
When paying
attendant.
for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
I definitely enjoy how they play up Stewart. Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm gonna guess with Killer being white, and the only evidence we have, it wasn't the two black guys in town. Yeah, probably not.
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
So something I actually really did enjoy in this game was the representation of African Americans in here. Although I will say for the setting, it would be unusual, well, not unheard of for somebody that's black to be in one of these Pacific Northwest mountain communities. I used to live in one, and unfortunately, it was an old mining town, and people that were black would come in on the train to work, and there was this guy whose family still lives in the town that would turn them away.
Many of your audience appreciate
Basically tell
it.
them they weren't welcome here. That's part of the kind of a dark history of our small little town that I used to live in.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper. Act the
Oh my gosh, I even
It is not yet mine.
reduced their volume.
Students' time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York,
I guess it's just
find the right
on
timing
purpose.
to
They're
chat with
trying to
me,
like
that
show that
is, with Mr.
York isn't paying
Stewart,
attention to
may
him.
that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
I thought that
So,
too. A decent amount of people are inbred
you know
white
something.
in some of those towns.
But
Yeah.
there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
I don't know, dude. The game's audio mixing is not great. Yeah, there's actually a story behind that. They didn't have like a
Mr. Francis
professional
York Morgan,
audio
Pay
studio
close
to balance their
attention
audio
to
for
the
them,
signs,
which is why
omens,
a lot of the
and
mixing is just
premonitions.
absolute garbage.
Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for
Like
the
they do not
warning,
queue
Harry.
up proper songs in
But
some
don't worry.
scenes.
Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, like that, and then like the monkey sound effect for the squirrel in the beginning scene of the game. So yeah, so where I used to live, there was actually a chapter of the KKK there, and when I was in high school, one of the guys that I did like agricultural mechanics with, he invited me to one of these, and he didn't realize like I'm super multiracial. We were like one of the only multiracial families in town, so he just didn't know. So it was an interesting conversation
Good evening,
starter.
Agent.
We talked a little about it, why I wouldn't go. For him, it was more like a cultural
Good evening,
thing. So like,
Mr.
Brian.
I think it was
great
like a good way to start up a
Brian, Mr.
Brian.
conversation without being like
I
hostile.
like the retro look.
Because like he didn't
Auditioning
realize
for
I was multiracial,
Little
but he
Grave
thought
on
I
the
was
Prairie?
cool. So I hope that
Anna.
changed his outlook
Oh,
on things.
She was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna. Her smile. So warm. Anna. Blonde hair. So bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Dude's a ghost. The graveyard guy has a gravestone. Does he really? That's cool. A lot of those people are super out of touch. Like their disconnect with reality can be wild. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can, like we said back in that town, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Yeah, from like 100 years ago or something, you find it. That's really cool.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me.
Oh,
I
no.
don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly.
This guy looks like some of the guys I went to high school
I'm here to
with.
apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture
I can understand why some
yourself.
locals are super upset. Oh, yeah, totally.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Yep.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name.
Dang,
I
York,
could
was
read
that
him
a
like
threat?
book, Zach.
We know everything about you. Is this guy named Casey or something?
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn. the
Oh,
owner
never
of the
mind.
darts bar,
Absolutely wrong.
Swery 65.
I want to play some other sweary games. I know, like, he did a recent one on the Switch.
How'd you like the town?
some sort of...
Oh, it's great.
You, like,
Aside from the murder
keep
that
turning into a
happened here.
dog or something.
Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been
I
in
want to
love with
finally
her?
play Spy Fiction. I want to
Don't go
say
there.
why, but no
That
spoilers.
scar of
Yeah.
yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
But yeah, I really respect the dev team. I know it's unnecessary and kind of part of the jank, but they really did get the scale of these old Pacific Northwest towns, because a lot of them were mining or logging towns that had like a big boom, and now nobody lives there. Let's just say one character is semi-reused in a lot of their games. Oh yeah, I know who it is. That guy is actually and like I think he's an American guy that's friends with Swery, and he puts
And
him
was an
in all of
airhead.
his games.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed?
Yeah,
because
I
she
think
was
the only
an airhead?
thing is it's a
Or
bit
are you saying that
too
she was an
suburban
airhead
for
being
this kind of
killed?
town.
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face.
For real, that looks like a real
Always
town in
having
low res.
fun.
Yeah, it really
Everyone
does.
Looked at her and knew she was a
Like I said,
cute,
except for the
adorable,
suburbia
loving
part.
airhead.
Gamer,
But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
yeah, 1 second. That auto modded it. I'm gonna allow it because that has context here. I think it's because you used woman, the plural, instead of the singular that woman, so it flagged it as like being sexist. But I get what you mean. That's okay. I like this. I like Carol, the concept of Carol's character, and I don't like Emily. So, but yeah, no, Emily's in the same game as York, so I'm okay with that. I'm willing to not like people. Let me. I have to allow that again. Gosh darn it. Sam.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me the gunsmith. Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have
so.
any clear backstory. I think that's intentional. Because I think the only thing, if I recall, they just say like he's from Seattle at some point. Guns are just tools for killing people. I don't like it any more than you do.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see.
Dude, please tell me you
Well,
laugh at
I'll
food
be
prices
sure to
in this
visit your
game. No,
store
I just
sometime.
cry. Because
like you
that's
to
what
take a
food
look at
prices
mine.
are right now.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600.
It's too real.
See you then.
But yeah, but for the early 2000s, yeah, these food prices are ridiculous. However, I mean, stuff in the mountain towns is really expensive just because of shipping costs. Dude, not even coffee is that much. Let alone 15 years ago. Well, it really depends. Well, the coffee is ridiculously expensive, but like the food prices
You're Isaac
are
and
kind
Isaiah's
of
mother?
spot on.
Yes, I'm Lily.
The Rockabillys, yeah. This is my favorite couple
I'm
in the game.
FBI Special Agent.
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city.
Ooh.
The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of
The
sorts.
scar comments make so much more sense
Everyone
now that
has
I'm
their
playing
own
through this a
rituals.
second time.
It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
I don't think anyone will
So
infer
have
the
you noticed
ending from
anything
that.
strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the
I want to talk
murder.
about it, but spoilers,
But-
yeah.
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit
I can't believe the twins were the Raincoat Killer all along. Yeah, no, they just stood on each other's shoulders. It was insane. Nobody saw it coming. They did the two kids in a trench coat trick, yeah.
Hey there, FBI.
They went
I'm
back
Chief
in
Ingram.
time. Oh, hello.
FBI Special
cat has
Agent
come to say
Francis
hello.
York Morgan.
He likes headbutting things, so
Please
if you
call me
hear
York. That's
bumping
what everyone always
through the
calls me.
microphone, that's
Okay,
him.
York, no problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell
Not
raincoats?
gonna lie, they should have
there
used
by
that as a
any
fake
chance?
out.
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
Speaking of FBI, people... One second. Not FBI, but when I lived out of country, people would always assume I was CIA. Because they just see an American and they're like, oh, you must be part of the CIA. I was like, no. I could really care less about what you're up to in your spare time. Yeah, I know.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really?
Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
Should have told them you were
talking about
NASCAR.
back when this
There's
place
actually
was still
a
called
kid
the
from my
Mercury
hometown that
Theater.
ended up in NASCAR.
When I was young, I used
But,
to come here often with my husband.
But yeah.
God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest
But I'm not
play.
super into doing
He'd
a
always
turn
pretend to
200
be
times.
uninterested, but I could tell he was excited.
I do love
inside.
driving though.
He was just.
So
one
don't
of
get me
those
wrong, I like racing. I just don't like
thinking about it now.
NASCAR.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well,
Polly
I
Story,
like
yeah.
so many. There was one in particular, but I can't
stories are so
recall the name
scandalous.
anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
York, pay attention to her, please.
So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I
Oh?
have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away.
I want to say
I'll
the
see you
one
back
thing
at the
Polly never
hotel.
mentions or notices, but it's linked to a massive spoiler. Yeah, it
Zach,
really
I think
is.
she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, this woman. I love this woman. My pot will get cold. My pot is getting cold.
Oh my pot is getting cold.
She would be Sigourney. I forgot she was Sigourney.
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you
I love
explain?
her side
No
quests.
time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder.
Oh, welcome in, Austin.
Oh, you're useless.
Welcome, welcome.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Okay, yeah. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, we're out of a cutscene now. But yeah, welcome, Austin. Thank you for sharing your community with me. So, my name's Aixer. I am a full-time engineer, and I am a part-time VTuber. And right now we are playing Deadly Premonitions, which is probably the worst game ever made in the best possible way. There's so many wild things in this game, and if you know it, you either love it or you hate it. So yeah, feel free to come on in, chill. I understand if you have to head out and eat or rest or something, but yeah, thanks for coming by. I'm just a little past this part. I hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, so I've actually played through this game before. But I'm playing it because I just wanted to do something that was familiar. And I wanted to share it with the community.
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
I love it so far. I'm just mad I haven't been able to pet dogs. Yeah.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack.
But you can shave.
He runs the gas
so I guess that
station.
sort of makes up for it.
Call me the Rose.
Oh,
You look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You? Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn on.
So,
You should come to
chat,
my
believe it or
station.
not, this woman is married.
I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great. I can't believe how expensive gasoline is now.
What a trope
Some
she
extra
is.
service would
Oh,
be great.
definitely.
Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk
Yeah,
to my
she
hubby
flirts
about
right
the
next to her
difficult stuff,
boyfriend.
okay?
No, he's like straight up. They're married.
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
They're straight up married and have been for quite some time. But she married this thing. He's built like a meat slab. Like you see like 90s
ain't
jock
got
and he
nothing to
shows
tell the
up in the
cops. dictionary next to it.
dictionary next to it. So I guess that sort of makes up for it. No, he's like straight up married and have been for quite some time. But she married this thing. He's built like a meat slab. Like you see like 90s jock and he shows up in the dictionary next to it. biker man trope. Yeah.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info,
He's 45 and never
it'll
grew
cost
up.
you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
That pretty
You
much
know,
describes
first
every adult
impressions
in
are
this
important.
universe.
I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet. Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
I'm Raging Jack. Yeah. 1 second. Sorry, I said that out loud, but I am going to filter that for that. If you want to allude to it, that's fine, but just not that particular phrase. But yeah, thanks Austin for the follow. Here is Jim.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
That's why
raise
I
them to
want
be
you
mountain
solve
hermits.
this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I.
No worries, man. I want to send the 2 raids I got to someone else playing this game. Also, the community's been great so far. Yeah, no,
But I
the
understand
community of people that love this game is pretty awesome. I actually found the game through.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
I actually found this game through the Whistle theme, the Life is Beautiful theme. I heard it on YouTube, and I liked it so much I had to go and look up where this song was from, and then I found this game. I fell in love with it, despite how jank it was. Too late, dude. Those kids are already playing Fortnite. This is like early 2000s. Fortnite isn't a thing yet. They don't even have iPhones yet. iPhone didn't come out to 2006. I was just fishing to end the stream and vibing to the awesome music. It really is a vibe.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I feel like Dick is like the one normal person
I'd like to
in
ask
this
you a few
town.
questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange
It's some
about
good
her prior
jank.
to the
Yeah,
incident?
definitely PS2 jank. It's good.
Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
Well, thank you for the follow, Sam. I'm glad that
You sure?
you liked it and decided to stick around.
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
I've got lost in the game recently. Time passes by so quick. Yeah, it really does. So I just came off of waiting too long outside of the town hall to like right when it ended, and I saw everybody leaving, and so
I'm
we just
US
stood
Special
outside
Agent
and
Francis York Morgan.
gathered everybody, and then
And you
didn't
are?
go inside.
Olivia, Nick's wife?
Nah, if it's the one I'm thinking about, that's
Anna
like the
worked at
final
your
boss. So
husband's
like
diner, right?
that's just par for
What
the
kind of
core
girl
for
was
these
she?
kinds of
Well,
games.
She was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
The
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
The map, you got lost because the map is a bit rough. Yeah, it's big. It definitely is proper scale for Pacific Northwest towns up in the Cascade Mountains. But yeah, it is big just for the sake of realism. The enemy you only face in certain rooms. Town design is managing. Viewing the map. Yeah, viewing the map is the big problem because you can't zoom all the way out. You kind of have to like memorize the map. Like the 2 big sections of the map, you kind of have to have them memorized. But I grew up in towns like this, so I guess I got it pretty fast. Hello, Emily. Oh, that's right. We
Agent York,
ruled her
are
out
you
as a
finished
suspect.
asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know.
Nope.
We'll all get dinner.
Got George. Pretty sure there's some people up here. No? Maybe? Emily did it. It was definitely Emily. It's all her fault. Oh, here we go. It's the junkyard guy. The colonel, I think he was? Or the general? I don't know. I forget his name.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The general, yeah, he's the general. Stolen valor, man.
I'm FBI
Let him
Special
have
Agent
it.
Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
I'm gonna find some food.
Hometown.
I'll stay lurking.
After a
Hope you
man
enjoy the rest of your
returns from
stream.
war,
Be sure to
there's
stop
no
by when I
place
can.
to go
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than
Go get some food.
hometown.
Thanks
Your
for being
little
here.
Speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Yeah, sergeant. He's a dollar store general big boss. But yeah, Austin, feel free. Go get something to eat.
Catching the murderer?
We'll
Hello
still be
again,
here.
Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
All these facial expressions.
You didn't?
Dude is
Oh,
right
the
there and
doctor
can't
is
hear
a
her.
very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you
York
don't
wants
get
in
that
on that.
feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it.
He's just sitting
That's one
there
of the
staring
things I
off
like
into the
best about
distance.
him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Continues looking away. Asha is so awkward. That is kind of awkward when you're like trying to run me over
Agent
earlier.
York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
The doctor's house and location is like a few places near where I live. Hey, the doctor lives in a really
Morgan?
nice place.
I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Yeah, no, where he is really scenic. I'd love to have a house like what the doctor has. Well, not so much the house, but like the property in view. I don't have like super high standards because I used to live out of a tiny house on a field, so anything after that was kind of an upgrade. Would have been messed up, but if the doctor was a raincoat killer and just did whiteface during his murders. No, but it's not whiteface though, because he's like, he's not just black, like he's just like void. It's void face. Although I know that's supposed to be like, it's shrouding his face because you, air quotes, don't know who it is.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, and let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
What are we peeking at?
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner? That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition.
Our discount A&W.
We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly
This
back
town
to the
is-
hotel.
Hold
You
on a
decide,
second.
Zach.
This town is missing the one Chinese family with a restaurant that somehow no one sees outside of their job. Yeah. We had one of those. Well, they weren't Chinese, they were Japanese. They actually had really good sushi. Like guy was an actual sushi chef. And just happened to live in this town
here for
full of white people and Mexicans.
Long time now.
Just white people and
And
Mexicans.
this is the worst murder I've
And then
ever
like
seen.
3 families of
Our
black
town
people,
is
and
a
then there was my
little odd
family,
in some
which is the
ways,
only
but it's
multiracial
usually
family.
a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor? Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the
Ooh, are they
past?
eating fish? That actually
Not
looks
much
kind of
different
good.
from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life.
Thomas's face!
To eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it.
I love Thomas.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum. Then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
George's face.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing. But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. Ugh, I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
What an insane move. Just
Well said, Agent Morgan.
Flipping your lighter
We
and
work day
relighting an
and
already
night
lit
to
cigarette.
preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Yeah, see, Sam and Emily are on the same page.
Neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
York's just like, okay, fine. Bye. Thomas's reaction is golden. Yeah, he's actually a pretty good character. Yeah, I agree. Thomas is my favorite character in this game. Just because, like, his character is so much, without, like, there's so many facets to his character. I think he's just fascinating. I'm gonna real York disagree on that one. Pretty sure sexual assault is way worse than shoplifting potato chips. Yeah. Oh, we're in Washington though, so shoplifting apples would definitely be the crime on par with that. Shoot, where did I park? There we are. Oh yeah. We're just going back to the hotel. Oh my gosh, this is so floaty. Alright. Oh gosh, no. I was up on the curb.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Man, I really have to be looking at the road the entire time while I'm doing this. One second, are we... That's how driving worked in real life, there would be a lot more accidents. So actually, this is like... Maybe not so much a fun fact, but maybe an interesting one. So the number of accidents on the road, at least in the US, have gone up dramatically in the last 20 years. But ever since the 2000s, when the US government introduced a lot of legislation to make cars, air quotes, uglier, basically it makes them have like more padding and all that jazz. Once they did that, like the amount of deaths per collision like plummeted. So yeah, cars look ugly now, but more people live because when they crash because the cars break instead of the people. So yeah, that was an interesting engineering take on the topic. Although I don't drive a car that looks like that. I drive a very old car. But that does not have those safety features. But yeah. I have a lot of driving experience just because of my past jobs. So definitely I try to avoid and be as safe when I'm driving as possible and not do things that I can't actually do. SMH, big government telling me I gotta wear a seatbelt and can't drive while crushing a 24-pack of beer. But you shouldn't, though. You can do that while driving in video games. I'll give you that one. You don't have to wear a seatbelt while you're playing games. Yeah, but it's not so much the seatbelts, it's the
Okay,
crash
then,
points in
Zach.
cars that save people.
Let's go back over our progress.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach.
That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. She had the seed in her mouth.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily,
it was definitely the lollipop, yeah.
Killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
I can't wait to get to one of my favorite York lines in the game. Oh shoot, I did not. Broken stiletto heel? Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, got it.
Broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods.
Where was the raincoat key posing in the photo? Someone was trying to fold it, of course.
2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal.
Blows smoke into typewriter.
Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course.
But yeah, I do like the music.
Tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Yeah, gripping something. Got her
What
grippers
do you
and
think
stuff.
she was holding on to? That's
Yeah,
right.
she had the piece
round
mark
object.
on her hand.
The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo.
Honestly, at this point,
of an
I think
upside-down peace mark
an
on his
observant
back.
player has enough information
These
to
two
figure out
could
who
well
the
be
killer
related.
is.
But we don't know for sure.
I think it was the
Next
second
town
case where I started suspecting the killer.
A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's
Yeah,
out of
yeah, yeah.
town.
All the clues are pointing you
Then we
towards the
have
twists.
problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations. Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything.
Sure you are.
But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost. It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
All right. Hello, Walter. If you can hear him, that's my cat. Say hello. Nah, he's quiet as soon as I pick him up. He doesn't want to talk anymore. Carl's bar singing sounds like the Twin Peaks singer bootleg in a bad way. Yeah, it really does. I guess the kind of pickles American classic. I love pickles. You see, Sam says hello. Say hello, Walter. want him to be picked up. He's really needy. But he's happy as soon as you like look at him and give him attention. We used 3 continues because we starved. We starved, and then I couldn't be bothered to hold my breath for the hold the button down for the hiding prompts. Not related to the stream, but I had someone before who did not figure out my first name by my username. I mean, like, you don't always put your first name in your username. But yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, so I am going to save. And I am going to wrap this stream up. For now. It is getting kind of late for me. And I've been streaming for a while. And I like I said, I do this part-time, so I do have work in the morning. Well, I have work in the mornings usually, but I have stuff I have to do tomorrow, and then I have a new job starting on Friday. You mean my buddy William Dafoe isn't William Dafoe? No. Oh, he's definitely William Dafoe, but William Dafoe 69 specifically. He's the 69th in the series. So yeah, I am going to see if I can send you guys over to somebody that I watch. My channel's still young, so they might not let me immediately, but she's a cat girl, magical girl called Callie Calico, and she's also streaming Deadly Premonition right now. It is her first time through the game, so be nice to her, and then no spoilers unless she asks for them. Is it Pickle Rick? No. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's letting me raid. Okay. So yeah, no, Callie's really cool. Definitely give her a follow. And she actually does like cat rescues, so she's like super cool. I will tell her the twins did it. How dare you? But yeah. All right, so if we're all ready, I am going to send this over. Actually, I'll give you guys a... Yeah, let's do a raid message. So the raid message will be... Yeah, so here's the raid message in the chat. So give that a copy, and then we'll start the raid. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for coming by and hanging out. I hope that you enjoy your evening, and I hope you continue to enjoy Deadly Premonition, because it is a great game. You either love it or you hate it, and I'm glad that you guys love it. So I'll send you guys over.